This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. As Hesperia coach Bobby Tussetti put it, we dodged a bullet. The Scorpions escape Sultana's Palace with a hard-fought come-from-behind in the fourth quarter rally to beat the Sultans 75-66 and keep Hesperia's MRL winning streak intact. Micah Gardner fueled the final rally, finished with a team-high 19 points, and agreed a rival game atmosphere is as good as it gets.
Yeah, for sure is. It brings up the intensity. We got the crowd involved, and the crowd sparks energy for real. Shout out to our crowd that's making big noise, and shout out to my teammates too. He was making real big plays.
Micah Gardner's big plays include this three that tied the score at 64. Did the 6'5" senior feel a burden to contribute more offensively in a high-scoring shootout?
I wouldn't say a greater burden. My teammates found me, got open shots. Shout out to Jonathan. And also, I got a couple of shots too. So that's just hard work. But yeah.
The contest pits the Mojave River League's two leading scorers against each other. Hesperia's John McCullough comes in averaging 22 points a game. Sultana's King Arthur Cuevas, 19 points a game. King Arthur reigns at his palace in terms of the individual scoring battle, game high 20 to John McCullough's 19, but as the saying goes, that battle won, but the war would be lost. Neither team would be at a loss for high energy intensity. Individual effort personified by Johnny Warburton's drive to the basket here. Watching Johnny Warburton in warm-ups, he doesn't practice shooting from out. Rather, he drives to the basket. He does not look to take an outside shot, far less force one. That's not his game. When he completes this three-point play, Sultana pulls within one, 24-23, 3 minutes into the second quarter. But let's back things up a bit. Seth Lyon pulls up and scores Sultana's first basket. The senior guard comes in averaging 10 points a game. This night he scores 9. Coach Jay Harry has his Sultans fired up and hitting on all cylinders at the outset. Arthur Cuevas' first of 6 threes gives the Sultans their first lead 5-3. Sergio Torres converts on the bounce pass assist from Johnny Warburton. Sultans up 7-3. Sergio Torres scores his season average 15 this game. Devin Duckworth this time from Arthur Cuevas, 9-4, 4 minutes in. 14 points this night for the senior co-captain. Jordan Malvo from beyond the arc, 9-7. 10 this game for the Scorpions sophomore. John McCullough's 3 gives the Scorpions the lead, 10-9. Sergio Torres rebounds, scores, and Sultana goes back ahead, 11-10. John McCullough, his second in a row, 13-11, Scorpions. Micah Gardner, 3 straight threes for the Scorpions. It's 16-11. Sergio Torres from beyond the arc, and the Sultans have pulled even at 18. That's where the scoring ends at the end of the first quarter. Micah Gardner gains access to the baseline and gets the shooter's touch on the short jumper for the first points of the second quarter. The Scorpions have a 6'4" freshman who runs the court very well. Jesse Martinez beats the defense back and converts on the assist from Amari Dukes, and the Hesperia lead is 24-18. Each quarter it goes back and forth, teams exchanging scoring spurts. Arthur Cueva to Sergio Torres, and Sultana is within 3, 28-25, midway through quarter number 2. Sean Barber drives to the paint and scores, and Sultana is back within 3 with under a minute remaining before halftime. John McCullough answers with the 3, and the Scorpions build their halftime lead to 6, 35-29. Hesperia gets the first points of the second half. Kyle Rubio in the paint. Kyle Rubio, 6'5", senior. Sultana attacks the zone defense inside. Arthur Cuevas to Devin Duckworth. Sultans within 3, 37-34. Hesperia attacks the zone defense from the outside. Ken KB Brown, the 3. KB Brown, 6'2", sophomore. The Sultans keep beating the zone inside. Watch this brilliant bounce pass assist. Johnny Warburton to Sergio Torres. This ignites a Sultans resurgence that puts the home team back on top, 41-40. Devin Duckworth, the go-ahead basket. We are 3 minutes into the third quarter. Another lead change. KB Brown, another 3. 43-41, Scorpions. Add a Micah Gardner 3. A John McCullough drive shot that goes. And suddenly, like gone in 60 seconds, it is Scorpions by 10. Sultana sharpshooters shoot their way back. Arthur Cuevas from beyond the arc. And then Sultans within 2. Seth Lyon, one of Arthur Cuevas' 7 assists this game. Add an Arthur Cuevas free throw, and when King Arthur, king of the Sultan's Palace, guards with the 3, Sultana regains the lead 53-51. That is the score as we enter quarter number 4. Arthur Cuevas picks up where he left off, the 3, and the Sultans' lead is 5. As if to add a crowning point to this rally, the hat trick, 3 straight threes. And Coach Jay Harry's Sultans have their biggest lead of the night, 8 points. It is 59-51, an unbelievable 18 unanswered points. The Scorpions had led 51-41 with 3:33 to play in the third quarter. Coach Bobby Tossetti regroups his troops. We are but 1 minute into the fourth quarter. The Scorpions come out of the timeout intent on embarking on a great crusade to halt Sultana's momentum. Micah Gardner at the baseline. Amari Dukes on the fast break assist from John McCullough. The 8-point lead is cut in half. Devin Duckworth interrupts the rally with the 3. Then Micah Gardner back at it again. It is 62-58, Sultana. And when it is Micah Gardner yet again, the Scorpions trail by 3, 64-61, with 5 minutes still to play. Micah Gardner demonstrates he has a hat trick of his own up his sleeve. A third straight 3, the backbreaker. It ties the score at 64. If you're wondering if John McCullough is hearing in his head, "Will you still need me? Will you still feed me?" when it's tied at 64, ask no more. He has gone full bore throughout this entire hard-played day's night. And it shall be he who feeds the beast himself. John McCullough goes to the trough, follows his shot, and puts the Scorpions on top to stay. And he is going to see to it that Micah Gardner's night is not done. 68-64, having passed the midway mark of the fourth quarter. The Scorpions limit the Sultans to 1 field goal the rest of the way, while sharing the wealth. Jordan Melville's 3, forcing Sultana to foul with a minute left to play. Hesperia's last 5 points coming from the free throw line. By game's end, the Scorpions will have outscored their hosts 16-7 down the stretch. They leave the Palace having secured their 56th Mojave River League victory in succession. The final score, 75-66. Adelanto cashes in at the free throw line and crashes Silverado's home court party with a methodical fourth quarter rally to win round 1 of 2 on the season between the Saints and Hawks for the inside track to the Desert Sky League Championship.
Yeah, we had to. They were up a whole game, so we have to come back and do what we have to do.
What we had to do was kick it up a notch, and that is exactly what Adelanto freshman Deshaun Gorey did the fourth quarter in helping the Saints overtake Silverado 56-50 in the showdown for first place in the Desert Sky League. Deshaun Gorey had pulled Adelanto within 4 on the final shot of the third quarter. Silverado held a 41-37 lead entering the fourth quarter. Silverado had led by as many as 9 early in the second half. Junior sharpshooter Andrew Quinones among the Hawks, keeping the visiting Saints at bay throughout the first 3 quarters. The Hawks had led 28-22 at the half. Darian Johnson, the senior member of the leadership team, as in Saints' leading scorers, had given Adelanto their first lead since 2 minutes into the first quarter. The 5'11" point guard leads the Saints with 18 points on the night. This Deshaun Gorey dunk on the fast break assist from Darren Atkinson breaks a 43-43 deadlock and gives the Saints the lead for good. One of Deshaun Gorey's best plays is this touch pass assist to Kenyon Crittenden to open the scoring. First of 7 points for Kenyon Crittenden this night. Johanny Mormon responds with the 3 that puts the Hawks on the board and ahead. Johanny Mormon, a senior, will score 9. Kenny Crittenden's second basket is an even better demonstration of the 6'2 sophomore's athleticism. Like a wide receiver going over the middle, he catches the pass in a crowd, takes a pounding, yet still scores. Adelanto regains the lead 4-3. Jaden Richards' blocked shot goes right to Ivory Perrault, and the Hawks go up 5-4. A sophomore, Ivory Perrault, scores 7 this game. Jeremiah Washington's full-court assist to Johanny Mormon furthers a Silverado spurt that sees the Hawks outscoring the visitors 9-4 the remainder of the first quarter. Good time to interject these coaches' remarks about how tough it was getting their team ready to hit the ground running amid the convoluted COVID calamity.
Well, first of all, it just hurts preparation-wise. I mean, we're at Silverado. We make sure we follow everything by the book. Where it's really hard to get. We couldn't get in the gym at all, almost a whole year. On top of that, we were outside all the time with these high desert winds at 3 o'clock. I mean, it was blowing big time, but the guys were out there working hard.
Well, the main hardship's been uncertainty. A lot of my seniors didn't play because they didn't know if we were going to have a season or not. County guidelines changing all the time.
They were in the dark, which a lot of people were in the dark, and a lot of things seen going on with the world. I didn't really think that they thought there was a season.
So just kind of keeping kids motivated, lack of time to even work out on campus.
For these teams to perform as well as they did is a tribute to their coaches and to the team leaders, discharging their duties at mid-season form in a game critical to the entire season's success. Hawks junior Elijah Williams with back-to-back baskets here. Silverado leads by as many as 9 points in the second quarter en route to their 28-22 halftime advantage. Elijah Williams will lead Hawks scorers this game with 12. Jeremiah Washington up court to Marcus Cholowiak, who assists Michael Lacey for the final points of the first half. Michael Lacey, a senior, will finish with 7. The Hawks get off to a good enough start the second half, building their lead back up to 9 points near the end of the third quarter. Andrew Quinones drives into the paint and gets the shot to fall for 2 of his 11 points on the night. The Hawks playing aggressive defense, running the court, hitting the boards. Elijah Williams stays at it for 2 of those team-high 12. The Hawks junior will score 3 straight baskets, in fact, powering the third quarter surge that makes it look like the home team might run away with the game. Michael Lacey's basket on the Ivory Perrault assist, and Silverado's lead is back up to 9, 41-32, with just under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3. But foul trouble, which plagued the Hawks all night, and Adelanto stepping it up on defense, allow the Saints to begin working their way back into it. And it is right at this time that the 6'5 Deshaun Gorey really begins asserting himself. Saints within 6, 41-35. Silverado's lead will be 41-37 entering the fourth quarter. This is Darren Atkinson at the line, and by the time he connects on 3 in succession, Adelanto has pulled even at 41. The 6'2 junior finishes the night with 9 points. Then Darian Johnson, 2 straight, and Adelanto has taken the lead 43-41. This Deshaun Gorey dunk on the fast break assist from Darren Atkinson breaks a 43-43 deadlock and gives the Saints the lead for good. For the freshman standout, 12 points, 10 in the second half. The offense obviously puts the game away, but there is no question what made the difference in the ball game.
We locked up on defense. We didn't have in the first half, but we had in the second half on locked up defense.
What do you think made the difference in this ball game tonight?
Our second half defense, we came out fighting and more aggressive than the first half. First half we were looking sluggish and kind of scared, but the second half we really picked it up.
These teams meet again Friday, May 14th in Adelanto. The Saints' sights set on a three-peat of the Desert Sky League Championship. Midway presents this online sports report. Midway Home Solutions will help you change your outdoor cooking experience with a Traeger wood pellet grill. And Dale and Don invite you to the Mary Ann Cooking Demonstration Mother's Day weekend, the second Saturday in May. Midway offers discount prices on everything from complete kitchen and bathroom remodeling to furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics. Midway Home Solutions, family owned and operated in Victorville since 1961. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle and Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body. Family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Greiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Greiner always has the best damn used cars, period. Iwanzik Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Desert High Transportation. Reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. Apple Valley extended highlights from the Sun Devils' 35-0 win at Hesperia start off with the offense. Jaden Denegal has his most productive passing game of the season in terms of yardage, 337 yards on 25 completions. Contributing greatly to the yardage total, receivers' yards after catch. Marquise Cato, 7 yards after making the catch and breaking from initial contact. The 5'9", 160-pound senior co-captain and two-way starter, Marquise Cato, has 5 receptions this day for 55 yards. Here's an outstanding example of yards after catch. Jacob Soria eluding one downfield tackler and staying in bounds, carrying tacklers with him on this 29-yard gain. Jacob Soria, 5 catches this day for 73 yards. The 6', 200-pound senior co-captain alongside center Ty Johnson, 6'5", 280-pound junior. Very next play, Ethan Peratt, refusing to be taken down 7 yards after making the catch. Ethan Peratt, 6', 190-pound senior co-captain and two-way starter. Jaden Denegal's 3 touchdown passes this game to 3 other receivers. Sean Owens capping the drive we've been watching, the 7-yard strike in the end zone. Sean Owens, 6', 175-pound senior. Jaden Dinigo's first TD pass of the day caught by Logan Moon from 4 yards out. Logan Moon, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. And the longest, the 64-yarder to a wide-open Isaiah Ojeda, 6'2", 170-pound sophomore. That touchdown put the Sun Devils up 21-0 at the half. Yet the most impressive touchdown of the day for Jaden Dinigo may well come on the designed pass play on which he does not throw the ball.
All my I had one receiver open. I seen him late, and they all dropped. So I just ran in. Dude put his head down. We just got in the end zone.
But for all the fame and glory the Sun Devils' offense creates, the team's greater strength comes on the other side of the ball. Take it from this two-way starter.
Ethan, what's the strength of this Sun Devils team this year?
Definitely the defense and leadership that we have throughout our defense. We fly around and play violent football. I think that's definitely our strength, and our offense builds around that, which is great.
This all-league offensive lineman concurs.
No, I'd probably have to say our defense. Our defense provides a lot of our points on the scoreboard. Our number 7, Marquise Cato.
Marquise, what's the strength of the Sun Devils team this year?
I think our biggest strength this year would be our defense. We just kind of flying around this year. Our mentality is just kind of be the best to ever do it, not give up too many points.
The defense, in fact, did not give up much of anything this day, restricting the Scorpions to minus 13 yards total offense. Brandon Pedroza, the sack here. Brandon Pedroza is 6'3", 220, a senior. Dustin Reynolds, number 4, leads the team with 11 tackles this day, 3 solo and 3 sacks for the 6'2", 208-pound sophomore linebacker. In on this tackle, number 48, Hira Lupipatela, 6'3", 280, a sophomore. It has to be a little scary for Apple Valley opponents thinking of next season. Hard-hitting tacklers include many underclassmen. 10 is Gavin Hambrick, 6'2", 220-pound junior, 8 tackles this game. 14 is Keenan Eck, 6'3", 192, a junior. Nathaniel Downing, the blistering tackle for a loss for the 6'1", 187-pound junior free safety. Coach Kyle Godfrey acknowledges the superb play of his defense in post-game remarks.
It was a victory. It was something that we needed. The defense played a hell of a game. They came out and absolutely controlled their offense, absolutely controlled the game, and that was something we need. Offensively, as a whole team, I thought we played well. We just had some individual mistakes that we need to fix. Some just mistakes that are not provide high school football that we need to fix, and we'll definitely get that done this week, and then get ready for next week for the league championship. So we'll see what happens.
The Sun Devils' offense is packed with outstanding underclassmen, too. Jaden Dinigo, a junior. Caleb Most, the receiver here, is the team's leading ball carrier on the year. Caleb Most, 5'11", 180, a junior. Caleb Most follows blockers that include number 79, 6'6.5", 330-pound sophomore Raymond Polito. Most scoring the first touchdown against Hesperia. He carries for 103 yards this game. We showed earlier Ty Johnson, the 6'5", 280-pound center. He's a junior. We showcase some of Hesperia's leading playmakers. 3 is Adam Rodriguez leading the tacklers here with fellow junior Aiden Lopez, 35. They are Coach Casey Goodnow's tackles leaders on the season. This is a big play defensively in the early going against Apple Valley. Aiden Lopez on 4th and a yard to go for a first down. The stop at the line of scrimmage. The Scorpions taking over on downs. Jesus Arias lifts the excellent punt that is mishandled by the Sun Devils kick returner, and it is Anthony Bowen pouncing on the ball, giving the Scorpions possession in the red zone late in the game. Sophomore quarterback Josh Smith turned in an admirable performance, coming off the bench replacing Mario Larios when the senior signal caller is sidelined with a shoulder separation. Hesperia's workhorse offensively is Edward Adams, who will be expected to carry the load when the Scorpions go up against Silverado next. To join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half hour of High Desert television today. The Bradco Companies present this date in High Desert and Mojave River Valley sports history. The Bradco Companies support the student athletes, teams, and sports programs at Victor Valley College, Barstow College, and the schools throughout our Mojave River Valley. Hot off the down-home grill, flashbacks to this day in High Desert sports history. Sultana's Adam Santa Cruz won hits Oak Hills in 2015. This 2011 Mavericks slugger goes deep in consecutive at-bats. The 2014 Mavericks battle Lancaster. We lead off this report with the origin of the Shirley Richard Memorial Scholarship.
The Shirley Richard Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship started by Steve and Bobby Richard in honor of their mother Shirley. And Shirley was a counselor here at Appley High School for 25 years. And she helped kids fulfill their dreams. She helped them, fulfill their college goals. But more than anything, she just loved to help, students here at our school.
One boy and one girl Sun Devils basketball players are awarded the scholarship based on grades, effort, teamwork, and financial need. Sultana defeats defending Mojave River League champions Oak Hills 1-0 behind Adam Santa Cruz, one hitter. Liam Wall drives in the game-winning run 2 days after his 2-run homer defeats the Bulldogs 4-2. Sultana runs their record to 14-3, 2-0 in the Mojave River League. The Sultana victories, the first Mojave River League losses ever for the Bulldogs, who won CIF titles in 2011 and 2013. Does going deep your first time up boost your confidence?
Oh yeah, for sure. It gave me a lot of confidence. I felt good going into that bet, and I was like, all right, just do it again. And it happened, so that was pretty good.
Killian Sands homered on consecutive at-bats before a Saturday night crowd of Mavericks fans anticipating post-game fireworks. Denny Almonte took one out this same night. These offensive highlights on a night that saw speedy Nick Franklin keep his hitting streak intact on the Mavericks' home field. And Daniel Carroll gives Mavs fans the full measure of this double. He was the Mavericks' double-double hitter, giving in-and-out double-double burgers to fans in a predetermined section of the ballpark. The setback dropped the Mavericks back out of a tie for first in the Southern Division standings, their first loss at Stater Brothers Stadium. The story of the game, though, was Killian Sands hitting it out in his first and second at-bats of the ballgame. The 24-year-old from the Netherlands didn't take the rest of the weekend off. He homered again the next day in the Mavericks' Sunday win over the Lancaster Jethawks. Attending the Mavericks Jethawks series at Heritage Field, author John Hoppins.
John, what brings you to Maverick Stadium?
Well, my wife and I are traveling the country to write a book about minor league baseball fans, and also independent leagues as well. We cover those too.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle & Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body. Family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Thanks for watching.